On the Pacific coast of North America, life is peaceful. The cities of Seattle, Portland, and Vancouver thrive, surrounded by stunning natural beauty. But beneath it all, a silent threat lurks. It's a massive crack in the Earth's crust, 700 miles or 1,100 kilometers long, stretching from Northern California to British Columbia. This is the Cascadia Subduction Zone, a place where two of the planet's largest tectonic plates are locked in a deadly embrace. Scientists know the zone has ruptured many times before. The last big one was in the year 1700, a colossal earthquake that created a massive tsunami, leaving evidence across the coastline, from destroyed forests to geological records. For over 325 years, the pressure has been building. The plate is pushing 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters east every year. The entire coastline of North America is slowly being compressed. This is the energy for the next big one, a silent tension that could be released at any moment. It would start with a jolt. Not a big one, but an unusual, unsettling tremor. Just enough for a person to stop what they're doing and look around, wondering what that was.
It would hit with unimaginable force, a full magnitude 9.0 earthquake, releasing the energy of 30,000 Hiroshima bombs. The shaking would last for up to 5 minutes, violently rattling the entire West Coast. Then, the ocean would retreat 100 feet or 30 meters before returning as a colossal tsunami. In just 15 minutes, a wall of water up to 80 feet or 24 meters high would slam into the coast, wiping out everything in its path. But the shaking and the tsunami wouldn't be the end of it. The coastline would drop by 6 feet or almost 2 meters, causing widespread permanent flooding. Entire towns would be swallowed by the ocean, becoming part of the new seafloor. After the quake, the grid would fail, power lines would be down across the region, communications would be cut off, and the internet would be a distant memory. Cities would plunge into total darkness, and survivors would be isolated from the rest of the world. And the worst part? It would be just the beginning. The region would face hundreds of powerful aftershocks, some reaching magnitude 7.0, continuing for days, weeks, or even months. The Earth would simply not stop shaking. Even after the shaking finally stops, the nightmare wouldn't be over. Roads and bridges would be destroyed, isolating entire communities. It would take weeks to reach some of the most remote towns, and months or even years to fully rebuild. But a new world would emerge. In the mountains, new fault lines would be created, and new rivers would form in the valleys. The entire landscape of the Pacific Northwest would be permanently changed, a monument to the power of the Earth. The aftershocks wouldn't just be a short inconvenience. Some scientists predict they would continue for decades, an endless reminder of the event. Every few years, a magnitude 7.0 or higher aftershock would hit, causing even more damage to a region that is already struggling. But the worst part is not the shaking. It's the total loss of connection. Without power and communication, the isolated pockets of survivors would be left to fend for themselves, with no idea what's happening outside their small communities. And that's the reality of the Cascadia Subduction Zone. Not just a temporary disaster, but a permanent, world-changing event that would alter the course of American history. Then what?
Subscribe to them, what? Or stories take flight. The story isn't done. The journey has begun. See you in the next one.